Hello, my name is Amy McCluskey, and this is a game I made from a SlidesMania template. It can be used to review material by an individual player, or you can spice it up a bit and have a scorekeeper if you want to play with teams or partners. This particular trivia is reviewing the first 6 chapters of Tricia Kwan's book, The Makerspace Manual, How to Maximize Your Existing Makerspace or Build a New One. So to get started, we just press start and we go through the trivia questions. So the first one says, to be considered a real makerspace, it must be made up of Legos, Lincoln Logs, 3D printers, and a soldering iron. The answer is false. And if you'll notice, the little timer at the top is going to go, but if you run out of time, it just starts over. So you can play truly by the timer, or you can just let it start over. Some of the questions are a little more wordy than others. So we're going to click next. Next question. Laura Fleming defines makerspaces to be A, a place where young people have an opportunity to explore their own interests, B, a place where young people learn to use tools and materials, both physical and virtual, or C, a place where young people to develop creative projects. And your choices are B and C or A, B, and C. And the answer is A, B, and C, all of them. Which of the following is not part of Tricia Kwan's problem-solving loop? Identify the problem and evaluate the results, explore information and create ideas, or C, give the problem to someone else to solve. And of course, the answer is C, give the problem to someone else to solve. It's not part of her loop. Lorchter, Preddy, and Derry developed a simple 4-step model called UTEC for implementation of and use of Makerspace. UTEC stands for using, tinkering, experimenting, and celebrating. And that is false. The C is not for celebrating. It is for creating. The next question. According to Tricia Kwan's Makerspace definition, a makerspace is a space stocked with materials to produce a product. This product can be A, a physical product, B, expanded brain capacity, or C, increased knowledge. So A and B, or A, B, and C. And the choices A, B, and C is the correct answer. Next question. Using puzzles is a great tool for helping develop blank abilities in children, spatial or gross motor. And the answer is spatial. Using puzzles is great for spatial. Greater spatial ability, increased logical reasoning skills, and advanced critical thinking are skill areas that learning and knowledge are being created through. True or false? And the answer is true. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Nearly all researchers agree that the 5 C's, which are caring, critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration, are truly essential for today's learners. And that is false, because the first one, caring, is not actually one of the 5 C's. It is citizenship instead of caring. Tricia Kwan states that no educational activities do a better job of giving students the opportunity to engage in learning that emphasizes the 5 C's better than blank. Playing with friends, or makerspaces. And of course, it's makerspaces. The primary issue associated with makerspaces are cost, messiness, noise, time, and management. True or false? And that is true. Makerspaces do get a little messy and noisy, and sometimes they can cost money, but it is worth it in the end for our students to build their creative thinking and critical thinking and problem-solving skills. One of the first makerspaces in the United States was called blank, Homebrew Computer Club or Thinkers and Builders. And the answer is Homebrew Computer Club. Who were the 2 members of the makerspace listed above, which was the Homebrew Computer Club? Steve Irwin and Steve Jobs, or Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs? And it's Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. In addition to building the 5 C's, benefits of makerspace include brain growth, left and right brain activities, and development of higher order thinking skills, build on growth mindset and align well with STEM opportunities, and curriculum connections and enrichment. So B and C, or A, B, and C. And the answer is A, B, and C. Which two higher order thinking skills are at the top of Bloom's taxonomy? Creating and evaluating, or evaluating and understanding? And the answer is evaluating and creating, or creating and evaluating. The STEAM movement was championed by the Rhode Island School of Design, RISD, and has been widely adopted by institutions and corporations. True or false? And that is true. The STEAM movement recognizes the importance of STEAM, but encourages integration of academics to fully understand STEM topics and bring them to life for learners. True or false? And it is actually false, because the A in STEAM does not stand for academics. It stands for arts, and they also include design in that category. The left brain is more emotional, artistic side of the brain, while the right brain is the more analytical side. Is that true or false? The answer is false. It's actually the opposite. The left brain is the analytical side, and the right brain is the more emotional, artistic side. Blank will always make learning more meaningful and solidify the concepts learned, which is why makerspaces are becoming increasingly important in education. Being in class with friends or hands-on activities. And while being in class with friends is good for our social skills of our students, the answer is hands-on activities. Oops. The growth mindset compares three primary mindsets about learning: the fixed mindset, the growth mindset, and the failure mindset. True or false? And that is false. There is not a failure mindset. There's only two primary mindsets, and they are fixed mindset and growth mindset. The growth mindset says that talents and abilities blank be developed through effort, can or cannot. And the answer is can. It can be developed through effort. Makerspaces can be in the library, classroom, or anywhere there is space. A library and classroom, or all of the above. And it's actually all the above. Wherever you have space for a makerspace is where you can have a makerspace. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the library or in the classroom. The American Association of School Libraries, AASL, Learning for Life initiative has 4 main standards for libraries: think, create, share, and grow. All 4 of these traits can be fostered through makerspaces. True or false? The answer is true. Makerspaces do not have to be high-tech and expensive. True or false? And that is true. They do not have to be high-tech or expensive. They can be made from recycled items or donations, or even purchased with grant money. And anyone can purchase them. When considering the space for your makerspace, one should think about movable furniture, various workspace surfaces, and electrical outlets. True or false? And the answer is true. Makerspace items must be items purchased with school or with library funds, and that is false. Like we said before, anyone can purchase these items. They can be donations or recycled. They don't have to be high-tech or expensive. They can be even just